I'm making this little video for the people's asking, the American people's asking the Haitian, go back to your country. Yes, thank God we have a country to go back to. But some of you all don't have a country to go back to. Okay? When we go to America, we work hard. We make our children work hard so they can make it. We send money to our kids, and then we send money back home to build. You see? To build. Because we know America is not our home. So we don't just go to America to just sit, to just get food stamp. We work hard. All right? So this is how it is. And come home, retired, have a little business to survive over here. Look at this. This is Haiti. Okay? This is Haiti. Welcome back to Haiti. I love you, America.
I see a lot of hatred toward the Haitians from Black Americans, and I'm quite surprised. I'm actually very surprised because we are all the same. We're all in the same boat. The white supremacy, the people that are in powers, the elite, they don't love you guys neither. Just like they treat Haitians bad, they treat Black Americans bad too. And we're all brothers and sisters, whether it be Haitians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, we're all brothers and sisters. We was all in slavery. The white men treat us all bad. Look at how they're shooting you guys.
So do you need a recap of what happened earlier this year?
What's your background? You American? Dirty Black American?
Wait, what?
Huh?
She just said that?
I did. A dirty Black American. I sure did. Because that's what y'all are.
Dirty Black American. And when Black Americans saw that, we responded. And when we responded, Haitians tried to police our response. What else happened? Juneteenth just passed, but Haiti was going against Brazil in the World Cup. And there were Haitians that were stating if Haiti won that game, that Black Americans have to share Juneteenth with Haitians. It's going to be both our holiday now. You don't see the disrespect? That's two things in this year. Mind you, Haitians, just like a lot of other people from the Caribbean background and immigrant background in general, disrespect Black Americans. I'm not happy with people being kicked out. I'm not happy with people being torn away from their families. I'm not here for the inhumane part of it, right? But at the same time, let's not act like y'all don't be disrespecting us. Let's not act like Black Americans that are retaliating are doing it for no reason. Everything that Black people are saying is justified. Deal with it.
You know, it's so funny today. I was on TikTok. I saw this black lady talking about Haitian go back home,
Okay.
and they were saying you didn't build nothing here. Go back and build your own country. I need her to rephrase what she said about your own country part. Yes, lady. Yeah, we have our own country. We have a country
Here we
to go
go.
back to.
Here we go.
Where are you going back to? Because Trump pretend like he likes you guys. Some white people think you pretend like they like you guys. Some, but guess what? One day the table will turn and they ask you to go back home.
They're going to ask us to go back
They're
home.
gonna ask you to go back home one day. Okay, lady. They're gonna ask you to go back home one day. The table will turn.
No, they won't.
Okay.
You see how this Haitian lady is gloating, talking about, oh, one day the tables are going to turn. They're going to actually go back home. Go back where we are home. Where I'm going to go? Georgia? Virginia? South Carolina? Like, they want us to be immigrants so bad. And I think that's where a lot of the resentment comes into play. The resentment, the hatred, the anti-Black Americanness that a lot of immigrants have is because we are not immigrants and we can't be deported anywhere. And I really, really am deep down in my heart, not all of them, but I feel like some of them really deeply resent Black Americans because we're not immigrants. They don't like us for that. They don't like us the fact that we've never had to go to an immigration office. We're not running from the ice cream truck. Like, they really can't stand us for that. So for her to be up here saying, oh, one day the table's gonna turn and Trump act like he like y'all, Donald Trump is not the first president of the United States. Black Americans been here since before the inception of this country. If they could deport us en masse to somewhere, they would have already done it. Think about all of the horrific things they've been trying to do to wipe us out. It goes deeper than you think. Use your noggin. Clearly, we're not immigrants and they can't send us anywhere, because if they could, they would have. They've literally been burning down our establishments, redlining us, doing everything they can to set us back. Everything under the sun, except for what? Deporte, because where they gonna send us? And the fact that she's gloating and like got a smirk on her face, like, yeah, it's gonna happen. No, it's not. The tables are not going to turn to whereas they're going to tell us to go back home, because we are home. Y'all really have it in your minds that we're not American. And it's really sad and pathetic that you think this country is just a white man's country. And it is not. It is not. Yes, some white Americans helped to build this country, but black Americans were here since the very inception as well. Fought in every single war. Did free labor and paid labor to build an economic base for this country. Don't ever get it twisted. Like, y'all really confused. We're not immigrants. What y'all think about this? Sound off in the comments below. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Our time is coming. Wait, I have to add this before I leave. Y'all don't want to be in y'all's country. So as much as y'all got a country to go back to, your ass ain't never there and don't want to go there. Y'all are literally picketing, rioting, and trying to storm the Capitol so that you won't have to go back to your country that you're so proud of. All right, bye.
Go back. You have a country to go back to. Go back to that country. Why is it so difficult? Why are you not making you're making it look like black Americans are your issue? You have a country to go back to. Go back. Go build your country. Go enjoy your country. Haitians love to always bring these nonsense reactions of we have a country to go back to. Where are you people literally going to go back to as black Americans? At least we have a language. At least we have a culture. At least we have a country. Now it is time for you to go back. Now your TPS has been restricted. So it is simple that you have to go back. So what are you still waiting for? What are you still doing? Why are you still lamenting? Why are you still crying when you have a country, a rich country to go back to? Go back. It's as simple as that. Black Americans are not even saying people should go back. The white folks that are saying people should go back, you people don't see anything of dragging them. You always want to drag black Americans. You always want to put them at the center of everything you are doing. It's not fair. Welcome to the channel. My name is Sonia. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Credit to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks. Also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. With that being said, let's dive right into this video properly. I'll be back with commentaries. Oh my god.
Well, at least we have a country to go back to, and you black Americans, you guys, you know, if things were to fall apart, you guys don't have anywhere to go to. So at least, you know, I got a country that I can go back to. Yeah, a country that you don't want to live in, right? A country that you don't want to be, a country that you don't want to build, a country that you're only proud of when you're not living there, right? So, you know, because we could say the same thing, right? Like if it was a big bulk of us fighting to get into somebody else's country, right? Sneaking into somebody else's country, because, you know, I can't really imagine having to sneak into a country. I never did that before. But if we was to all collectively have to do that and go to somebody else's country, we could technically say the same thing. Like, well, you know what? At least I got another country that I don't want to be in that I could go back to, because I could bring my ass back to the United States. I don't have to really actually be in this other place. I could come back to the United States. I mean, we could technically, you know, could say that. I mean, we're not from Never Never Land, right? We didn't just drop out of the sky, right? We are actually indigenous. We actually had a whole ethnogenesis on the United States soil. So we actually are from here, right? We're like, I don't know why y'all think that because we're brown, because we're black, that means that we just dropped out of the sky into the United States and we just have no place here. We have no purpose here and we just don't belong here. Okay. So You know, you can brag about your country, go ahead and be proud of it, but it's really crazy that you're kicking and screaming not to go back to that country, but yet you're trying to brag about having another country to go to, but you don't want to be in said country. Make it make sense.
Where are all the return to Africa Pan-Africans? Where is the president of Ghana? Because all I keep seeing is a whole bunch of Haitians crying that this is racism with the ending of TPS. Never mind, there's other countries whose TPS is ended and they're not black countries, but I guess that's literally not the point y'all want to make. What about Africa? Like, I seen one girl and she lives in Mexico. She's Haitian. She fled last year when Trump said that he was going to shake the rivers for the TPS for Haitians, and she booted and skadooted, and she said she left your asses behind and went to Mexico, which is interesting because so many Mexicans are coming to the United States because they say Mexico's unsafe, but then Haitians are running to Mexico. Anyways, it's a lot of running and fleeing. I honestly cannot relate. But where are all the Pan-Africans and the Africans who still live in the continent of Africa who say to Black Americans all the time, return to Africa, return to your roots? Ain't my fucking roots, bitch, but it's got to be somebody's. So why aren't the Africans in that poverty-stricken land ever concerned with, like, telling Haitians that they could go back to Africa? It's giving that y'all don't want people who come from impoverished countries to go back to Africa. Y'all be fixated on Black Americans, but y'all do not be fixated on any other Black demographic that's not Black Americans. And it's starting to give that y'all only care about the coin. I mean, it's always gave that. But why aren't the Africans opening up their homes to the Haitians? They don't want to go back home, even though they fly their flag for Flag Day and they said they're the freedom fighters and they want to overtake Juneteenth. And, you know, they feel like, you know, they're better than Black Americans because we're dirty Black Americans. I want to know why Africans don't like Haitians enough to invite them back home to their roots. Let me know. Curious.
It's just hilarious that y'all are trying to make it seem like Black Americans are beefing with Haitian people. No one is beefing with no fucking Haitian people. You know what I'm saying? There's literally compilations of y'all dogging Black Americans. There's literally videos of y'all being in the same room with Black Americans, still dogging Black Americans, and Black Americans not saying anything crazy back to you, but just trying to defend their culture. There's y'all will see videos of multiple people dogging Black Americans and hop in these comment sections and full on agree with these people. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when Black American people say, okay, well, I guess it's just us Black Americans and no one else, y'all want to be like, what happened to unity? That unity been broken when y'all come on the internet and make it seem like being closer to the white man is way more better than being closer to Black American people. It's just so insane. Like, I really don't understand this internet shit, because it's like I seen a video of a Haitian dude coming up here and explaining how, like, Black Americans are so hypocritical. When government mistreats y'all see it, but then when it happens to anyone else, y'all become blind and shit like that. When shit happens to us, y'all say, well, maybe if your community wasn't like this. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, they don't see, like, they see you as a part of community when y'all out here. You know what I'm saying? They don't see you as no Haitian from Haiti or no African from Africa. No, they see you as a Black ass nigga. I found out that they got basically derogatory, like, slurs and shit for Black Americans, only that they know. You feel me? It's like every group of people got some sort of slur for Black folks. You know what I'm saying? Which is insane. And then, like, y'all got these secret slurs and shit. This is a little off subject, but y'all got these secret slurs and shit for y'all. And then y'all want to be like, oh, but what happened to unity? Any other group of people always, like, that shit really be blowing my fucking mind. Y'all don't just come on the internet, you know, on some, like, simple hating shit, like, oh yeah, Black Americans are too light-skinned or something. No, like, y'all come up on some straight fucked up hating on a culture ass shit, hating on a whole fucking community, and then want to be like, where the fuck is the unity? Fuck out of here. Like, y'all be really blowing my fucking mind. There's multiple people who will come up here and tell you how their own parents taught them not to date Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? Go for the white person. You know, so this isn't just internet shit. This comes from y'all family. This comes from where y'all come from, and y'all bring this shit out here with that racist shit, thinking y'all white or something like that.
So I notice a lot of FBAs, otherwise known as Foundational Black Americans, otherwise known as African Americans, who don't like being called African Americans anymore. They're making videos spreading misinformation about the TPS program that has ended for some Haitians. The reason why I say some Haitians is because they are under the assumption that all Haitians are being sent back to Haiti since TPS has ended, and they're rejoicing, saying safe travels, good riddance, like they got rid of all the Haitians in the United States, and that's simply not true. The TPS program known as the Temporary Protected Status Program, is for refugees that came to the United States from Haiti, not just Haiti, but some other countries as well. But in this particular situation, we're talking about Haiti. They are not just poor refugees, but they are also doctors, lawyers, educators, nurses, all types of variety of Haitian people that came under the TPS program. And not all Haitians that come to the United States are refugees. A lot of the people that come to the United States from Haiti are immigrants. Like my parents who came in the 1960s, particularly in 1967. My mom came under the Duvalier dictatorship. My dad came to do his studies in the United States, and he's a doctor and a pastor. Rest of my family has been in the United States also since the 1960s. They're in New York City, Florida, Canada, Boston, California, and Philadelphia. And so a lot of people have been in the United States from Haiti for decades upon decades. And so I just wanted to give the correct information that there are immigrants that are here that are U.S. citizens, like my parents. They cannot send them back to Haiti as U.S. citizens. There are people from Haiti that are permanent residents in the United States that they cannot be sent back. There are people like me who are known as Haitian Americans who were born in the United States that cannot be sent to Haiti. So please educate yourself before sending misinformation as you rejoice thinking that all Haitians are going back to Haiti. Thank you.
So let me get this right. Under your temporary protective status, you had anchor babies. Not only did you do that, but in the 15 or 20 years that you've been here, you built America or United States. I'm kind of confused on how Haitians really think that you built any part of this country. You guys came here after a flood. That was like 15 years ago. So you have hundreds of thousands, via your words, of children that were born here because you never really planned on going back. You got EBT, food stamps, WIC. You got housing, Section 8. You got medical, you got all of those things. And probably some of you got to open up restaurants or corner stores. You guys were never planning on going back. And the operative word being temporary. It was for the safety, as if those current events are no longer going. I'm going to add the video afterwards or at the end of this so you guys can watch it and come to your own conclusion, because now it's unjust. Now everything, because you were never planning to leave. You wanted to stay on that temporary protected status and gain all or garner all those benefits. Ain't that some shit?
Being black American is interesting because a group of white male politicians can get together and decide that Haitians don't deserve their temporary status that was given to them by the first black president. But these white men decided that they don't deserve it no more, which is crazy. But what's crazier is Haitians getting on this app and blaming black people. White male politicians decided to take away their temporary protection status that was given to them by the first black president. And Haitians are mad at black people. Now, I'll be be lying if I say I know a lot of Haitian history. That'd be a bold-faced lie. I don't know a lot about Haitian history. But based on what I do know, baby, these ain't the same kind of folks. I don't know who these Haitians are, but these not, bless their heart.
I was watching a video of this lady explaining what's going to happen now that TPS has been revoked for Haitians. And the comments were full of disappointing, sorry, hateful excuses of humans. Americans telling Haitians to go back home. The TPS is temporary. Remember all the bad y'all said about us? Now go home. Man, all of y'all are hypocrites. You see when the government mistreats you, but you go blind when it mistreats somebody else. You don't want liberation for everybody. You want it for yourself. The crazy part is a lot of y'all are talking about Haiti like it just magically ended up the way it is. Nobody ever mentions America's role in keeping Haiti the way it is now. Y'all never mentioned the occupation, the stolen money, the political interference, the destabilization, none of it. Instead of learning the nuance behind the situation, you let bigotry and ignorance control your thinking. But then you swear you care about justice. You swear you care about life, right? Y'all swear y'all all about freedom. Unless it's Haitians, I guess. But go ahead, comment your gifts, your TikTok slang, your other stupid shit I'll be leaving in the comments. I'm just tired of all of it, man. I'm tired of the stuff that's going on now. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'ma see y'all, man. Oops.
See, what if they're going home because their magic on us isn't working anymore? Because I really feel like the only reason why the Haitians were allowed over here is to perform magic on us. Because why would the US allow them to come over here and they couldn't colonize, them? It's like they saw their magic, they saw their power and thought, hey, why not come over here? We see how you're living, Why not come over here? You can come over here, live with us. But as long as you perform magic and do rituals for us. And since they can no longer do rituals and spells on us with their magic, it's time to go home.
Some of the Haitian nationals that have TPS, they have children that were born in Chile, they have children that were born in Brazil, they have children that were born in different countries, and they have children that were born in the United States. So when we're talking about separation, the separation is far more complicated than people are even speaking of, right? So what do? You're going to send a Brazilian, Chilean, American national to Haiti when that's not their country of origin. There's no passport for them to go to Haiti. So this is very, very complicated.
We're looking at here.
This was Del Rio, Texas in September of 2021 when we had about 15 to 20,000 Haitians cross the border illegally and just set up camp under the international bridge there. I was there. It's probably in the 4 years of border coverage, the craziest thing I ever saw. The thing about this is most of these people weren't coming from Haiti. I posted all these pictures all along the riverbank. There were discarded passports, IDs, paperwork. Most of them had been living in Chile, Peru, and Brazil.
Haitian people after the earthquake.
Yes, they were not coming directly from Haiti, but they got rid of all these documents and these work permits from Chile because they didn't want U.S. authorities to know they had resettled in another country before coming here because it would hurt their possible asylum.
They're having kids wherever they could benefit at the most. They were already settled in Chile, already settled in Brazil, but then they heard there's better opportunity. You get more free stuff, more benefits in the U.S. 2 years of rent-free. Furniture-filled apartments, houses, and townhomes. And when you run out of money, you could beg for more. Yeah, home base. Y'all remember a Haitian girl blew through $40,000, $5,000 a month and was begging Boston for more money because of that home base program and paid 2 years of your rent. I bet you they wasn't offering that in Brazil. I bet you they wasn't offering that in Chile. And then they just come to these borders and destroy all their paperwork so they could claim asylum. And then they could also get enrolled in TPS at the time because that was in 2021, 2022. You could apply for both. Yeah, at the same time. So yeah, put me on TPS status while I wait to see if my asylum is going to be approved or why it's pending. So yeah, I mean, these people, how Chris Brown say, they ain't loyal. You already settled in one country. You was already settled with a worker's permit, with a passport. They took you in. And then as soon as the next biggest thing came along, they bounce. These ain't loyal. These ain't loyal. And they popping it everywhere. They having, you know how Ludacris had that song Pippin' all over the world? They having babies all over the world. Babies all over the world, y'all. Like, how do you supposed to feel any kind of, sympathy or empathy? What is the word? I don't know, because I'm not in that position, but is it empathy? I gotta look it up. But for people that's just opportunists, that's all it is. You already had a good thing in Chile. You already had a good thing in Brazil. But you came over here to the United States thinking that it was going to be better, but not paying attention to the word temporary. Temporary. But anyway,
So I keep seeing videos of people saying, oh, Black Americans hate Haitians, and how Black Americans, advocating for Haitians to get sent back home. And that's just like, why do y'all have so much smoke for Black Americans and not the white man? The white tea, that's actually doing it. I am confusion. It never ever made sense to me how everybody and their mother scapegoats Black Americans. I was gonna say Black people, but it's literally specifically Black Americans that get scapegoated. Like, white people got the best PR I done ever seen known to mankind, because they literally are the ones signing the executive orders, passing the bills. They're the judges in the Supreme Court. They're the ones that's the goddamn president of the goddamn United States. They're the ones majority sitting in Congress, and yet y'all are sitting up here talking about Black Americans all day. And in reality, the Black Americans that are saying, okay, go home, it's a response to you all constantly saying, well, at least I got a home to go to, and y'all ain't got no culture, and y'all are dirty Black Americans, and we're better, and swoop-de-whoop, and so on and so forth, and we paved the way for y'all, and we built the goddamn country. So what I see, and what I've said myself, is like, if y'all built the first world country, you had temporary protection status. This is for the people that had temporary protection. Temporary. Do we know what temporary means? Temporary protection status that got revoked. I mean, it was literally temporary. And y'all, the people that had it for over a decade. So we're saying, y'all always say you come here, you work hard, y'all are the engineers, the doctors, the lawyers. Why not take that skill set and you built the whole first world country for the TPS ones within a matter of 10 years? You built a whole country in 10 years. Why not take that skill set and the money and go and build Haiti? Like, that's the only thing that I've been seeing people say. People have been saying bye because y'all have been talking big money, hot money, cash money shit about Black Americans. And what I really think it is, it's not that y'all are saying that we're talking bad about y'all or we are advocating for y'all to get sent back. I think y'all are really mad that we're not advocating for y'all to stay. And it's that emotional manipulation shit that y'all are doing, because that's really what it is. Y'all are mad, just like how the Latinos is mad and the Mexicans was crying up and down the goddamn streets when the ice cream truck started rounding them up. And we just said, hey, we're going to sit this out. We're going to mind our business. Y'all are seemingly upset that we're continuing to mind our business. Like, you all have been saying that we're not the same. Culturally, we ain't got one. You the HBIC, and I'm not just talking about Haitians, I'm talking about immigrants in general. So then when we finally said, okay, we're not the same, we're going to focus on ourselves, and we're going to just leave y'all to your own devices, everybody's crashing out. What y'all think about this? Because why y'all don't got no smoke for the white man? Why do I keep seeing videos of Haitians talking about Black Americans? Y'all are losing the plot. Y'all are losing the plot. Now, I could see y'all responding directly to certain things that people will say. I get, hey, it's an ecosystem. We all making content. But I've not seen one video about Haitians talking about white Americans. Like, what? And then y'all claim these are the same people that's destabilizing y'all's countries and why y'all can't go back. Why y'all don't got no smoke for the white man is what I want to know. Okay, bye. Did I say spread love is the Brooklyn way? Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what y'all think.
Anyways, welcome back, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys literally enjoyed every single clip I was able to roll out for you guys. That's the problem. The problem is always making it look like you have a place to go to. Black Americans do not have a place to go to. And yet, when it's time for you to go, it becomes a problem. When it's time for you to go, you're looking out for who you will drag. When it's time for you to go, going becomes a nightmare. When it's time for you to go, you start crying, wailing, start saying all manner of things. Haitians always have this mindset of, oh, I have a place to go. Same Haitians have literally gone on a podcast to call Black Americans dirty Black Americans. Like on different occasions. I don't talk to dirty Black Americans. Oh, I'm Haitian. I'm not blacks. I'm not black. I just keep asking one question. Why are you guys still dragging Black Americans? Like, what have Black Americans literally done for you guys to drag them? Why do you feel the need that you're going to be pushing your frustrations to Black Americans? While in a nutshell, they never asked you people to go. The white folks literally asked you people to go. Reversed your TPS. And you guys are making it like Black Americans are the problem. You guys are making it like the main reason why you are going backward is Black American. But you people claim that Asian is all that great. You people claim that you have built mansions, you've bought cars, you've bought land, and Black Americans cannot even afford it. You people claim that Black Americans are lazy. You people claim that Black Americans do not have culture, they don't have language, they don't even have where to go. If eventually, of which it is never gonna happen, Americans Americans ask Black Americans to leave. So you have a house, you have a mansion, you have a car. Why is it still difficult for you to go? Why are you still creating sin out of it? Why are you still creating chaos out of it? Why are you making it look like Black Americans are your problem? You see, that is the problem with proximity to whiteness. When you think that every single thing concerning white is also associated to you. And now it is getting dawn on you people that the same white folks you people idolize, love, worship so much are the same white folks that are telling you people you need to go. We've given you guys over 15 years. By now, we think you people have built your country. So go back to your country. You came because there was a problem. Now it is time for you to go back. And you people are lavishing your anger, your anguish, your pains, your lamenting, your tears on Black Americans. Every single thing you people just love to rub Black American in. If you have not rubbed Black American in, that means it's not going to be complete. It's that bad. People should just let Black Americans be. It's as simple as that. They're trying their possible best to stay out of your lane. And Black Americans will not drag you until you drag them. Go to the internet, check. I've been on these internet spaces for years now. And I've seen that it is hard for Black Americans to drag you. You people are the one that will make them talk. And the moment they talk, it now becomes a problem of, oh, Black Americans are too proud. Black Americans are this. Black Americans are laughing us. Black Americans are mocking us. You leave the main penetrators, you leave the people that you're supposed to drag, you left the people that you're supposed to hold accountable, and you want to drag black Americans into your mess. Please take your mess somewhere else. That's just the truth. Let me know what you think about this video. Credit to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks. Also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And yes, with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I always say in my videos. I'm going to be saying bye and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys.